Are you thinking of quitting your job, but you're not sure about how do you go about it? You're not comfortable about talking to your boss about your quitting. See, if you don't do this well, you will destroy your relationships with your boss, your colleagues, and you will destroy your credibility in the market. So it's okay to quit, but it's important to quit in the right way. So in this video, I'll tell you various aspects you should consider and a step-by-step approach for you to prepare yourself for quitting. So if you're ready, just hit that like button and let's dive right into this topic. See, you must have heard about great resignation. It's happening throughout the pandemic. And these days, people are talking about quiet quitting, that people are not engaged with your work. So, whatever it is, you're thinking about quitting and finding the next best thing in your career, it's absolutely normal. It's okay. But just do it the right way. All right. You want to maintain your relationships with your boss, with your colleagues. Some of those colleagues might be your co-workers or even boss in your next companies throughout the career. See, I say that it's a small world. So you run into the same people again and again in your career. So you want to make sure you quit the job in the right way. So what are the aspects you should consider? How do you go about it? Let's cover that in this video. First thing you should consider, and I'm going to ask you the direct way, are you ready to quit? Have you made that decision? If you have, make sure it's a firm decision. All right. Otherwise, before you actually quit, take a quick look at all the things you are considering. See, think carefully. Ask yourself, why do you want to quit? Is it like you are thinking that you are in the wrong company, you are doing wrong work, or you're not getting growth opportunities? There is nothing new for you left in here. And what are you quitting exactly? Are you quitting this particular company, this particular boss, or the work? Or why? I mean, is it because of pay, boss, work, or integrity, ethics issues? Why exactly you want to quit? Make sure you're clear about it, write it down, and when you take that decision, make it a firm decision. Okay. The second aspect I want you to consider is when you should quit. All right. See, their first step you should be doing is check notice period, a clause in your employment agreement or in your HR policy. Check that out. How much notice you should give your employer before you actually leave that company, right? And I tell my students that unless it is completely toxic environment, you are losing your mind there or it is affecting your health, unless you are in such a situation, don't quit unless you have the next job. Okay, that is my personal advice, because it's always easier and you will feel relaxed when money is coming in through salary and you're not in a desperate situation for the next job. Okay, so if you are comfortable, you're not in a hurry, then it's always better so that you get more time to prepare yourself, your marketing material, your resume, LinkedIn profile, to prepare your career strategy, start networking, and really start getting some opportunities before you quit, right? But there might be cases like in IT industry in India, it's flushed with jobs right now, and recruiters are liking immediate joiners. So if you feel you are ready, if you feel your job search strategy is perfect, your resume, LinkedIn profiles are perfect, then you can quit and then start searching for the job. All right, that is your personal choice. Otherwise, you should always quit when you are at least ready for the next job search, or you already have a job in hand. That is a better situation to be in. Okay. The next aspect is, people ask me, how should I resign? Okay. The first thing is, never ever tell that you're resigning, you're quitting this company to anyone in the company. Even if those people are your best friends or old colleagues and all that, you do not want to be topic of office gossip. And if your boss finds that out from them rather than you first, that's a really bad place to be in. So even if you have bad relationships with your boss, things are not going well, you should not delay talking to your boss first. Just send an email that you want to talk about something, or if you are working remote, make sure you book a time slot. And it's always better to do face to face, at least virtually. Okay, you want to do this, you want to talk to your boss first. And say it's like just give a reason. In case your boss itself is the problem, the reason why you're quitting, you should not tell that to the same person. All right, so otherwise just tell a reason that you're looking for the next step in your career, or that particular type of company or the work that should be, next move, and you are really excited about making a next move about in your career. You really enjoy time here, but you feel that it's time to call it off, and this would be my last day. And can we discuss how I can transition, and how can I make my transition easy? What should I do during the notice period? Can we discuss that? Okay, so make it clear, make it direct, and immediately ask about knowledge transfer, or what's the next step basically. How can you make transition easier for your team, for your company? Okay, and if you get a counter offer, okay, one more thing people ask me, what if boss makes me stay with a counter offer? See, unless that counter offer is immediate, unless it is exactly what you're asking for, you wanted that higher pay, you wanted that better position, or any particular benefit you were asking for, unless they are willing to give you that immediately, you should consider. Otherwise it's not a good idea, because now they know that you are thinking of leaving, and you're like, that trust is broken basically, right? So it's not a good idea. Once you have made that decision, make it firm. Next thing is, people ask me what I should do during notice period. See, notice period, the whole, or your game plan, or what you should be doing during the notice period is like twofold. First, you should make your transition easier. You got to be clear about what you should be doing, any remaining project work, any documentation. Do you have to train a new person, or are they hiring a new person? Should you help them in hiring that? Or what knowledge transfer in terms of documentation? What do they want you to do to make transition easier? That you should be clear, and you should be doing it very fast. And second thing you should be doing is network, reconnect with other people in the same company, right? Tell them that you are about to leave, but you want to keep the relationships going. So you want to stay in touch. So have coffee with them, go for lunch, dinners, and solidify those relationships. Okay. So before you actually leave the company, you want to just make sure your relationships are intact. Okay. Again, your last impression is your lasting impression. So leave it on a high note, okay? Because again, I told you, you live in a small world. The same people you might bump into each other again and again. Your formal colleagues might be your future boss. You never know, okay? So make sure it's okay to leave, but you leave in the right way, the professional way. So consider all these aspects, and then you decide to quit and do it the right way. So let me know how you are feeling about quitting. Are you feeling confident? What are the reasons you are thinking of quitting? If you need any help, if you have any question, please put in the comments below this video. I'll be personally answering those questions. If you have thought it through, you have decided to quit, and now it's time for you to quickly get that next job, just meet me in my live webinar. I do live webinar every week, because I'll be personally telling you a 3-step process, an ultimate job search system you should follow to quickly get the best job for you. Okay, so you will find registration link for my live webinar in the description below this video. All right, so if you have liked this video, if you found this information useful, just hit that like button, subscribe it to this channel, and I am posting such job search related videos every week, right? So till my next video, bye bye.